There are 5 categories. The first category is stickiness. Stickiness is measured by 2 factors. Factor number 1 is how often people visit your website. Stickiness. How often they come to your website? Every day, once a week, once a month, 3 times a day. The second factor is how long they spend in your territory. Territory being your website. So if you take, for example, Facebook as an extreme example, people come to the website every day. I see some people smiling here. And they spend quite a lot of time there. They don't come and, okay, let's search for something and get out. They go and they read and they look and they search and they browse and they spend more than 5 minutes there. Probably some people a few hours there. So Facebook is the extreme of a sticky site. The second category by which we measure good internet businesses is how viral is it? When it's a viral product, you don't have to spend a cent on advertising. I promise you, Facebook did not spend money on advertising. How does it work? I came back from a trip to China. My son was working at the Club Med in Punta Cana. I wanted to show him the pictures from China. He wanted to show me the pictures from Punta Cana. I thought, okay, it's a good time to register on Facebook. And I uploaded the picture. And nobody had to spend 1 cent on advertising to attract me to the website. In the 80s, the first fax machine came on the market. Now, if I had a fax machine, and I did business with you, and you didn't have a fax machine, I said to you, Boyke, if you don't get a fax machine, I can't do business with you. Go and get a fax machine. So it created a viral effect on the product. It didn't create a viral effect on the brand, because then still Minolta competed with Neshua and all that, but it's a viral product. You didn't have to convince you to, nobody had to convince you or force you to buy a fax machine. You understood that you can't do business if you don't have a fax machine. So Facebook, again, is a viral product. Monopoly. The internet creates a platform, an environment where it gives businesses the opportunity to become monopolies. And I gave you the example of bidorbuy. Buyers attract sellers, sellers attract buyers, and there's no room for a second place. Second sucks, second doesn't appear, second disappears. And I'll show you what actually happened in the case of bidorbuy. So monopoly is an opportunity because of no territorial advantage. And let's look at Facebook as another additional example. They are a monopoly. Just imagine what it means if somebody tries to remove Facebook from the monopolistic status, what they have to do. Okay, let's say they manage to take me away from Facebook to social network B. They have to take all my friends with me. They can't take just me. They have to take the whole. So the chance of Facebook disappearing, zilch, 0. And the next one is barrier of entry. When you measure business, what is the barrier of entry? What does it mean to knock this business out the way? The last factor is global. How global is the business? Again, the internet gives you an opportunity not to open just one shop in Sandton or Rosebank or Ilova. You can open a global business. Once again, Facebook is a global business internationally. bidorbuy, local. bidorbuy does not, they've got some international sellers, but traditionally it's a kind of an auction site with classified flavor to it, and we sell products nationally. So if I had to invest in business, you're going to start an e-business of any nature, measure it before you start by those 5 factors, because those 5 factors inherently are going to make your business fantastic, or make the probability of a business become fantastic. I still believe that 99% is in the execution, but at least check the business before you start it.